Good morning. We're day 150 of 365 days of morning routines and rituals with me, Karla Maree. It is cold, it's dark, the sun has not yet popped up. It's quite early here still on a Sunday morning, and it is the 26th of July. Each morning we set a daily intention, create a ritual to have a good day. So every day I like to start with the Luminous Humanness book by Kelly Sullivan Walden, and they're just positive affirmations and little messages to help give us a good message to hopefully put us on the right path for our day. The great revealing for July 26th. You can't add one more drop of blessing to this moment, and you cannot tap dance faster, fan kick higher, or juggle one more bowl in the air to be more magnificent than you already are. However, unfolding life's mysteries is another story. Excavating your special offering is what life is about. So roll up your sleeves and start digging. Affirmation: I dedicate today to the spirit of curiosity as I seek to unearth the gifts I came here to share. I really like that. Yesterday was a bit of a mystery for us. I missed yesterday's morning video because Zach was on a video call quite early in the morning for a couple of hours back to New Zealand to his whānau, to his family, and he is in the process of signing his name into his family trust, which gives him access to his land. And yesterday's call showed them where their lineage came from, which is so incredible. So their lineage can be traced back 800 years, I believe, which brings you back to one of the original families of the island. And yesterday we got to go through the paperwork, and we found that he is entitled to 27 parcels of land to share with his family. His great-grandmother, many moons ago, didn't want the land to be sold, wanted her family, her whānau, to always have home. And so this is their way of keeping land in their family over there. And what was really amazing is there is a cluster of islands that belong to his family, and the other half of his family of land that he knew about looks onto those islands, and his mountain from where he is from overlooks those islands too, which is pretty cool. And it's all kind of coming out right before he goes on a really amazing adventure to get his facial tattoo. And so he'll be the first of three generations to receive those markings, which again, it's so awesome. It's really wicked to be a part of that journey for him. Like, watching that unravel is pretty cool. And we as a family have been planning to head to New Zealand for a while, and we had planned to go at the beginning of this year, and a lot of things unraveled and it didn't work out, and we were all a little bit livid, I'm not gonna lie. It would have been our first time going to New Zealand, mine and Harper's and Josiah's, and Zach was excited to take us, but we trusted the why and we didn't go. And if we had have, we would have actually been a part of the big slips that happened over there, and may have been stranded over there for a little while. And so we trusted the unfolding, and we have had a bit of a giggle over the last couple of days as this has unfolded. You know, the timing, we plan to go to New Zealand early next year, and now we get to add these new little bits of land to that adventure, to that journey, and we'll go and visit his family, and it's pretty exciting. It's a pretty cool adventure. So who knows what is going to unravel moving forward, but we're here for it. I'm excited for the adventure. It'll be cool. So I got to speak to a friend yesterday, and she used to help with all of this sort of stuff back in New Zealand when she lived there. And she said that the family are now responsible for all of the inhabitants of the island, so all of the animals and the fauna, so anything that's endangered. It's a pretty cool thing, so it'll be an interesting journey to watch unfold, I feel. I had a chat with Zaki yesterday, and hopefully he's going to share his own perspective of this, because what a story, right? What a story to know where you're from and that your family walked that land before you and all of the things. I don't know, I just think it's awesome. So with that intention and that little story, let's create a really nice intention this morning of groundedness and connection, right? So let's close down our eyes and imagine beautiful gold green cords coming from your base of your feet. I like to move. It's up to you what you want to do, but I like to move a little bit. So as we imagine those golden cords coming from the bases of our feet, going down and into the ground, we just connect. We just allow Mother Earth to ground us. To hold us, to support us in this space. We ask that as she's grounding, holding, supporting, and loving us, we ask for permission to cleanse, clear, and remove all negative energies, enemies, entities, all hexes, curses, spells, psychic attacks and attachments from your mind, your body, yourself, your energetic field. We allow all of these negative, lower vibrational energies to be washed away, to be grounded back into earth with love and with healing. We allow ourselves to be released and cleared. As that energy washes away, we'll place this beautiful bubble of yellow, white light energy around our entire energetic being, grounding, holding, cleansing and clearing. May this energetic bubble have a reflective mirror around its entire energetic field. And reflect and remove and cleanse away all negative energies, enemies, entities, hexes, curses, spells, psychic attacks and attachments from our mind, our body, our soul, and our energetic field. And anyone who sends any negative or lower vibrational energies, we just return that energy back to sender, back to the light, for love, for healing, and for clearing. Intention for today is that I move forward freely and confidently into alignment with my heart, my higher self, and my soul's journey. And I know I am exactly where I am meant to be, best case scenario. And that everything is always working out for me in alignment with my heart and my higher self. My intention today is everyone is to feel love, support, confidence. And if they're not feeling those things, I hope that they know that they can return to Mother Earth at any moment to receive those blessings, to allow themselves that space to be, knowing we are exactly where we are meant to be, best case scenario. Because everything is always working out for us. A really big drop this morning. I needed that. I almost feel like I want to pull a card this morning as well for some reason, so let's trust that why. I'm going to bring this first deck right here off my table. So we are going with the Rebecca Campbell, the Ancient Stones Oracle cards. Now, when we play with cards, I'm not sure if this is your first time or not. We always ask for intention setting first. We clear and cleanse away any old or negative energy from before. And we ask for honest and truthful guidance from the cards that are before me. And we ask that the message that we are shown today is something that is positive, uplifting. It's the message that we need to hear to ensure that we are moving forward freely and confidently in alignment with our higher self and our soul's journey. And we just ask Spirit bless us with that message today to help the collective, help ourselves, so we can move forward. Okie dokie, what have we got? Pave your own way. Leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. It's a very interesting card for me at the moment. She's walking across those paves, the cities going up into the mountain. And if I'm honest, the last few weeks have definitely taught me some lessons in this space. Not sure about you, but I've learned lots recently. And when we are in these spaces, it's important to remember that it doesn't last. It's not forever. It's just for a moment. All right, let's read this and then we will round it up. Gotta be able to read it first, right? Pave your own way. The Giant's Causeway is a captivating ancient volcanic formation in Northern Ireland that's cloaked in many a myth. One story speaks of a giant, Finn MacCool, who created it as a bridge to Scotland so he could fight another giant named Benadonna. Pave your own way is a card of boldness and leadership. It's one that invites you to do things in your own way and to bravely go where perhaps no one has gone before. Maybe you're the first one of your family system to do something new. Most definitely here. Or perhaps you're the black sheep of the flock. Embrace your uniqueness, your journey, courageously into the unknown and do it your way. Do it in the only way that you know you can. How are you being called to step forward and lead? What kind of leader do you wish you had while you were growing up? What kind of leader do you wish you had now? How can you be that for yourself and others who are just like you now? What new places are you being called to explore? And what are you being called to do differently? How can you refrain from following others and step out of the box and lead? If you were feeling bold and courageous, what would you do? If I was feeling bold and courageous, that's the word. If I was feeling bold and courageous, what would I do differently? With no limitations, I would be traveling. Wouldn't be here. I think we would be on the road doing things very differently if there was no limitation. But we're here. And instead I'm showing up daily and learning to regulate my own nervous system after walking through a very traumatic period of time. And I think probably the hardest thing of all of those is learning to courageously just to continue to show up even though I don't feel the things. But I know it's just the things I need to do to keep moving, right? So I'm showing up for me more than anybody else. And that's the way we do it. We just keep one foot going, one step forward, one foot in front of the other. I hope you have a wonderful day today, no matter what it is that you choose to do. And I hope whatever it is that you choose to do, that you are courageous in taking those steps. And for the second morning or the second day in a row, I have just seen a black cat in spirit. And so if you are needing a little bit of protection on your journey, know that you have your guides, your angels, and your loved ones watching out over you constantly. You are never really alone in that space, and they will help guide you if you ask. Put it out there into the ether and spirit will redirect you, because without you asking, you won't be redirected, because that is the journey of free will as a human being. Have a wonderful day. I will see you tomorrow for more morning routines and rituals with me, Maree. I love you. Have a great day.